on, boys? It's day 11. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's day 11. I've done this intro 16 times. I'm laughing my ass off. Thank you guys so much for joining me back. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. This is gonna be a good one. I am gonna do my best to go grab those mics right now, and this vlog is gonna be a workout vlog. That is my only goal today. So hopefully this makes it in the video. If you guys aren't familiar, if you're new here, my name's Mike. I'm 30 years old. I am basically filming every single day, all the way up to my very last show, Nationals, at the end of the year. I have, after this one, probably 189 episodes to go. And basically what I do is I teach you guys working out. What I want to say is, like, I teach you how to actually utilize the things that everyone else teaches, if that makes sense. Essentially, I show you guys all the lessons I've learned from bodybuilding that you can apply to your life to make sure you have an insane physique as well, but without the end goal of getting on the stage, right? Because there's a lot of things I do as a bodybuilder, or I did when I was bodybuilding, right? This is my last show, but a lot of things I did that, because I was so invested in the sport, I learned a lot of stuff that, you know, maybe average everyday gym goers didn't know about, and you wouldn't really know about unless you got to the stage. So now this is like special, because we're going to go on this journey where I'm going to bring you guys lessons every single day that I live, right? And I'm going to be able to transfer them to your life so you can have a great physique without the goal being, you know, the stage, but just to have a great physique. And I'm going to show you how to maintain it for life, because here's the best part. Once I get to day 200, guys, that's really just the start. That's where I show you guys how I'm going to maintain my physique off stage forever and ever. Because the whole point is I'm going to maintain my stage physique for as long as I can after. And that is going to be like basically part 2 of the series. Part 1 is getting ready. Part 2 is living it with you guys. So I'm really excited for this series. I've had a lot of fun. We're training back today. My partners aren't here yet, but I'm going to head inside and get started, probably warming up. And I'll see you guys in there. If I can get this to work, it'll be better for it.
Probably 8 for you. Yeah. Probably 8.5, yeah.
Then I won't have to sit at home and do a voiceover. Because I'm trying to see if I can
kind of speak while you're going?
Without having the music, yeah, interrupt you.
And that way you can just upload it without having to take a step out?
Yeah.
So you'll do your set and then talk about it or something?
Yeah, I'm going to try. I mean, it'll be a bit weird. Gives me a rash. Starts to catch your arms on fire. All right, before I forget, even though I'm dying and we're trying to get this done, I gotta train someone. I think I go to wrestling. But we did 3 sets 15 on the Nautilus pullover. Now over here, we're doing basically pronated grip rows and then superset with neutral grip rows. Good way to hit the back from 2 different ways on one machine. We like to do this. So I did 2 plates aside, 3 plates aside. Now we're gonna do 4 plates aside. And then after that, head over to these other machines here. But yeah, that's really it. We're just trying to get it done. It's probably like 90 degrees. I would feel like, but it's very humid. You can see my glasses are fogged up. Okay.
It's not that easy.
How? I don't know. It doesn't feel easy. Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
Ready?
All right, We just got done. Low row, 8. Pull down right here, 8. Row over here. Right there, 10. A little more slow and controlled on these. I'm gonna show you guys something with my training partners, how you wanna do this. So I'm done. All right, I'm gonna try to show you really fast. The way Josh is pulling here, down toward his hips, that's where you wanna be pulling. And then from the back, you guys see how he leans in and then pulls his elbows through. That's how you gotta do it. A lot of people lean way back on the seat and then row, and that's not really doing anything. You're basically ruining the entire angle of the exercise. And people do it a lot on rows over here too. You'll see Mox in. Marcus is telling him how to do it, but a lot of people will, if this is your torso, they'll lean back here and then row. And that's not how you want to do it. You got to stay upright. So even if you come forward and then stop there and then row in, that's way better than, like, you're not rowing a canoe. Like, just because that's what it is a row, but that doesn't mean you're going to get super sloppy with it. You've got to stop upright so you can actually squeeze your back and actually get something out of it. Well, look who it is. Back for another voice. So guys, this is the last one though. I recorded a new vlog today with arms, and I finally figured out what's wrong. I'm not gonna waste your time with that. I've talked about it a million times. I finally fixed it. I figured out what I did wrong here in the beginning of the video, but we're gonna have to voice over the rest of it. That's okay, because from now on, I got it fixed. It's gonna get better and better. We're gonna improve. So I'm gonna try to, I was explaining a lot of stuff here, so I'm gonna try to remember what I was saying and when I was saying it so that I can explain it again. Now, I know for this one, the biggest thing, guys, is, and I'm gonna talk about it, but the biggest thing is when just because you're pulling down, you don't wanna collapse. You don't wanna do this, collapse down, collapse down. You need to keep your chest super tall as you can. And almost when you pull down, you wanna like extend your chest to the ceiling. The term I always use that's always helped me is pretend there's a string to your sternum attached to the ceiling. So as you pull down, extend your chest up. And you'll see it here because I really try to emphasize that to show you guys. So pull, and just like that. Keep the chest up. Keep your head up too. I have I'm always doing this, like down, down. You don't want to do that. Now I normally, see right there, I tucked my chin. Again, got to keep your head up. So even I do it. And it's just a thing that you that's why, like, when you train with someone that's really good, or they actually give a shit about their training partner, or you train with a trainer, they're constantly yelling cues at you. I constantly yell cues at my clients. That doesn't mean you're messing it up. Those are just reminders. I might be saying it, you might be doing it, but I'm just going to keep saying it, because you see in that last clip, my head was up, my head was up, my head was up, and then when it got hard, it was down, down, down. And if someone was standing there telling me, hey, head up, then I would have, see what I mean? Now, in this row, I explained in one of the clips, what I'm saying back here is, look, you don't want to row like that. I literally watched somebody row like that, like literally before we did it. So don't row like that, and I'm sure he didn't know. That's the thing. There's no mirror to look at on the side. I'm sure he didn't know, because honestly, I kind of went a little bit further back than I would like, but you see, I'm not going to stay back there and live in that zone, and that's still pretty upright. And then I was telling you guys again, when you twist your elbows down, when you grab your pinky, then you're able to lock your scapulas down and really row through where you're trying to row through. And that's stuff that nobody talks about. Nobody understands it. Now we're going back for another set. This is the heaviest set. It's 4 plates aside. The biggest thing here, guys, you don't want to lean back on this machine. You want to be leaning forward into the pad. And the cue I always give my people is you want to pull. You don't want to pull the handles toward you. You want to pull your chest through that pad. You want to pull it hard through the pad. So you're like this, through the pad. And again, I'm trying to keep my head up, but you can see I'm kind of fighting it a bit. The jump from 3 plates aside to 4 plates aside on this specific machine is pretty wild. Every time I think it's going to be a breeze, and it's not. And then here's a pull down. I ended up using the exact same weight because I went 4 plates on the one before. I just tried to match it. This was pretty tough for me. And you can see Josh saved my life right there. He just adjusted the camera. Shout out to Josh. And again, just keep your chest tall. Don't duck your chin like I did. And if you have a partner, you know, let them know. Like, hey man, if you see me doing this, like, let me know. I believe I went up and just a touch here on the last set of rows. This is going to be sets of 10. So the first two we're trying to go heavy with sets of 8. This one, we're still trying to go heavy, but more control. We're more concerned about the control on this one. So we went to 10 reps, and you just want to go a little bit slower of a tempo. More intentional, you know, things like that. And this is where I'm explaining, take your time, use wrist wraps. Listen, if you're not powerlifting, if you're not going for grip strength, we're trying to build a back, right? We're trying to build a back. We're not trying to look cool. We're not trying. So put the wrist straps on and build a bag. I see so many people that come into the gym unprepared. The easiest way I fix that, because I used to be like that too, is when I flew a lot as a load master, I always would have a bag in my car with everything I needed for the gym, because if I ever got a call, sometimes I would be on like an Alpha or Bravo, like on call type thing. All that means is how long you have. It's either 24 hours or 48 hours, and then you got to get in action. So keep your stuff in your trunk. You'll always have it. This is a mess. Josh and I know that it doesn't fit the screen right, but I wanted to show you guys. We're trying to measure the band tension here. I think something, when Josh, see how Josh moved it there, like, but something's wrong with it. The calibration's definitely off. So I don't know. I wish I could describe how heavy it feels. It's just ridiculous, right? Because these green bands are pretty strong, and we doubled them. So we went through the hook all the way back. So they're no joke. Now, we can't measure it because I don't think that thing is accurate, but I would say it's probably 150 to 250 pounds total, right? I don't know if it feels like 300 pounds, because I don't know that this feels like a 600-pound deadlift, but it wasn't that bad. And honestly, the bands help keep me locked in. And so this is just grip it and rip it, baby. This is fun, but spend time getting your setup and then go attack. You know what I mean? But don't rush into it, because deadlift is all about the setup. People that say it's not safe, it's because they're not doing it right. Okay. And this is honestly this is it, the end of the workout, and we're back. What's going on, guys? This is gonna be in the video somewhere. I'm just gonna level with you. I am so sorry. Now, for context, I'm filming this before I edited the video you're watching. So I don't know right now what it looks like, but I'm just putting this in the video somewhere to let you guys know that I really tried. I had the DJI, you can see it, it's in everything. What happened was Josh and I were messing with it, and basically you don't want it to like break through, not the sound barrier. Guys, I'm not that good with audio equipment, but essentially like, you can set up kind of like a top end of the sound. And I was breaking the top end in the beginning because the music was loud, I was loud, we were loud, it's loud in there. And so when we saw that, we thought, oh, probably shouldn't be breaking this. And so what I did was we turned it down. We did like -3, -5 or whatever. We messed with it a little bit. And I didn't even check, and I didn't realize the only voiceover, the only clip I got with my actual audio was the very first exercise. And I am so sorry, guys. But like, seriously, depending on how much I left in there, guys, that vlog was really, really good. Like, lots of good information on how to hit the back and everything. Like, just lots of good stuff. I like that style. I see what you guys are saying. I'm gonna throw that in. Now, I'm dialing things in, so I'm not sure how many vlogs are gonna be like full on just working out and training and that kind of advice. I think we're gonna do a mix. I think we're gonna do raw talks like I did the other day on a whiteboard. I think we're gonna do talks where I do a Miro board and I show you guys something. Obviously, I'm gonna get better at that. I'm gonna make more pictures, more graphics. We're gonna do something where I just literally sit and talk to the camera about what's on my mind, what's going on in my life. And then I think we'll do also the workouts. And then depending on how big the channel gets or how many people are interested, hopefully we can start doing Q&As and throwing that stuff in there so I can answer your specific questions. But if you have a specific question, guys, I'm making content literally all day, every day on YouTube, on Instagram, on the stories, on the reels. So like comment questions, and if it's a good one, and what I mean by a good one is a common one that a lot of people have, I'll address it. And honestly, if it's a good question but it's not a common one, I'll probably still address it. The only ones I won't address are ones that I consider stupid, which is like rate my physique, or like, you know, I'm 1 month into a bulk, what should I do? You should keep working out because you're a Bambi, like you're brand new. But seriously, I'm just so thankful for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It wasn't ideal. This wasn't what I wanted. But you know what? Forget it. You know what I mean? It's a good way to show you guys, once again, that I'm going to show up. Was that video perfect? No. Did I try? Yeah. Was it a massive fail? Actually, no. And that's what, you know, I could hit on really fast with you guys is like, you can't be afraid to fail. You can't be afraid to fail. And I'll share something with you. You guys know I've been working my butt off on my content, which is really just marketing, right? It's marketing, but it's also just like Alex Hormozy teaches. It's just like my mentor teaches. I actually finally have learned how to give you guys real value instead of just like, do these 3 tips for delts. It's like, it's stupid. It's like, oh, like I don't know how to work out. Oh, I can't Google a shoulder workout. Oh, I didn't know I should drink my water. But it's like, why? Why do I drink my water? Why do I think like this? Why do I get up early? Why do I, and that's what I'm showing you guys, like, why do I do this? Why am I this way? Because believe it or not, even though I personally, don't think I'm that special, when you look at it, I have qualities that other people don't, and that's just unbiased. Like unbiasedly, I am more disciplined than most people because I've built systems. Unbiasedly, I am more consistent than people because when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I don't even know how to explain that. That is ingrained in me because of my parents, honestly. You got to think, like, they never let me quit anything. It didn't matter how bad it got. It didn't matter how annoying it was. It didn't matter if I tried out for basketball and made it and then was like, I don't want to do it. You're going. And you can quit and you can never do it again. But like when you sign up for something, you will not quit. And that's why it's so important. And that's why I've been able to do things like this. Like when I say I'm going to film 200 vlogs in 200 days, I'm going to do it. The only way that won't happen is literally if my phone even if my phone smashes, I have a camera. Even if my camera and my phone smashes, I will go in debt to buy a camera just to prove the point that I will do 200 this year. Because I don't know if a lot of you guys know, so I'm going to start saying this a lot more often, but part of the reason I do a vlog a day for 200 days is to help you guys through demonstration. Now, what do I mean by that? Good question, Mike. Let me answer that. What I mean by that is I started on this journey to create content to be able to inform you guys of things that I realized I wasn't even sharing with you guys. Like, and I've said that a lot, but it's like, I realized like, wow, it's a lot like, this is the best way, but it's a lot like when you turn your turn signal on to change lanes, what do? Well, you hit the blinker and you turn left, and then what? Most of you are probably saying that's it. No, because if you hit the blinker and turn left, you're gonna smash into the center. So you actually hit your blinker, turn left, and adjust back right to stay in your lane. But you weren't thinking about that because it's automatic. See what I mean? So I've just been spending a ton of time sitting down and breaking down what is the method? What are the systems that I can give to other people that are gonna help? Like actually help, not just like, how do you change lanes? You turn your blinker on. Well, no shit, dog. No shit, Sherlock. Like, that doesn't help. So if I can say you turn your blinker on, you go left, and then you adjust back because you got to stay in the lane, that is actually helpful. And that is what I've been working on. But my point in saying all of that is I'm uncomfortable every day. I wake up and I'm telling you, you guys don't see it, but I'm fighting battles too. I wake up and I'm like, dude, you know, I'll just share the thoughts with you because I think it will help. You wake up, oh, you're a loser. You're a poser. Oh, who do you think you are? On camera all day? You think you're famous? You think you're cool? Like, meanwhile, I'm making a sacrifice for everyone on the other side of this camera because it's not a selfish thing, right? But this just attacks you. And then I've made some reels where it's like, oh, you're fat, you're this. You know what? Eat my shorts. None of them can even hold a candle to me. And if you are someone that comments negatively on Instagram posts or YouTube posts, this might hurt. You're a true loser. Like and it's okay. I was that. I'm not even kidding. I used to get mad at reels and stuff and comment negative stuff. Do you know who comments negative stuff? Because sometimes I'll look at the comment just to see. I actually like it because it pisses them off. But then I go look sometimes to see. You know, and it's just so funny because one of the examples that's really, really fun is, it's just hilarious because it's like, so one guy, and I only know this because it was today, I showed a buddy and I made the same point to him. It was, what was it? Now, I forget. It was something about, oh, he was saying, oh, look at you. It was my Chris Bumstead reel, which if you read the caption, it literally says in there, Chris Bumstead is a legend. I don't believe he cheats on his diet, blah, blah, blah. But people are too stupid to read that, obviously. So they watch 3 seconds, judge me, and comment, which is what I wanted them to do anyways. So how dumb are they? Pretty dumb. But the point is, this guy was like, oh, you're attention-seeking whore. Oh, I hope you get all the clout that you wanted, you clown. So I click his profile, and I'm like, I bet this is the most conceited guy I've ever seen. And guess what? The very first, I swear to God, I shit you not, the very first picture was this guy like this, small as fuck, of course, which there's nothing wrong with. But if you're going to talk shit, then I'm going to talk shit. Like this. Well, actually, don't talk shit ever. I'm proving a point. Like, that is serious. Like, I'm stopping that. That's why I don't comment. That's why I don't talk shit. I'm using this as an example because it's just funny. So he was like this, and there was a mountain. It was a beautiful scenery, but then, this turd's in front of it. And he was like, the caption, it wasn't even a caption, guys. He wrote it above his head, and it literally said, what was it? I want to get this right. It was, couldn't help myself, LOL. Dude, I'm conceited. That's so funny. I'm out here trying to help people. Now, I'm not worked up about the comment. I literally could care less. The guy is like a speck on my ass. Like, that's not the point. And the point isn't to put him down. Like, I'm sorry I get heated. I get excited about it. But the point is, like, I'm not kidding. Like, take this guy out of it. Every single time I check, I read what they say and I check their profile, they're literally projecting their own insecurities on me. So if you guys ever post something and someone's negative, just know they're talking to themselves. It's like they're looking in a mirror and they're talking shit to themselves. They just don't know it yet. And unfortunately, I was that guy. It hurts to say, but I was like talking shit on things that didn't make sense. And I would be mad about it all day. And then I would realize that's what I do. And and then, like, honestly, guys, I've changed a lot of things because I'm just doing what successful, wealthy people do. And just so everyone's clear, wealth starts here. I'm already wealthy because of all the things I've changed. I'm already wealthy. Monetarily, I don't have it yet. Not a big deal. But it's just like when you start out chasing your dream physique, right? You're already that model. The thing is, you develop this. You develop this, and then you will be that person. Because we can change our reality. It's almost like when you put a mirror against another mirror and they reflect each other and there's alternate, you can see how there's like, it looks like 50, 60 mirrors. Think of that as reality, and you can flip through and you can pick which one you want. Because we're powerful, we can manifest, but you also have to put in work, but you can switch to that reality. That's what I did, right? I was working out and now I'm this 290-pound monster. I switched my reality because every day I focused on this outcome with this consistency and discipline. And this mindset got this guy to here. Same guy, same mindset, different body. And that's the same thing with like being wealthy. It's up here. I'm already wealthy. It has nothing, I'm gonna mute that. That's annoying. It has nothing to do with how you look or how you move. Like, it doesn't have anything to do with that. What I do is I just look at people I want to emulate and just do what they do. That's what I do. That's works every single time. But with social media, guys, you got to make sure that they're actually for real, because it's very easy to fake things. People are very fake. And I don't care if you see the cars, the clothes, and the money. Make sure you can tell who the F they really are. Like, for real. And that's part of why I show up every day. What am I going to hide? You guys have seen my apartment. You guys have seen my car. You've seen me train people. You've seen where I work out. You guys are in my life. Like, you might as well just be sitting right here because we're best friends. I'm showing you everything. And that is like, and I'm not putting myself up here. I'm just saying, with social media and rental car, like, there's just so much stuff, and AI, there's so much stuff you can get away with now. I'm getting a little off topic, but the point is, people that are wealthy, they don't comment. They don't care. You know what I mean? You got like people like Andy Frisella owns $1 billion supplement company, and people are telling him he doesn't know how to run a business. That's insane. And then you click their profiles, and guess what? They can't even afford a car. They're on the bus, dude. Don't take advice from those people. But those are like the comment section, if it's negative, is a cesspool. Now, a positive comment, that's great. Leave a positive comment. But most people just kind of like it and continue on their way, which is fine. The point is, like another example is, you know, I used to drive like, not crazy, but I was like very angry driver because honestly, people in Oklahoma don't know how to drive. But it's like you just get pulled out in front of and pulled out in front. First I learned, don't fight the world, just go along with it because it's gonna happen. And if you pay attention, when you get pulled out in front of and you flip out, then they turn away and then someone else pulls in front of you. It's the world, dude. It's the universe telling you, slow down. But I was driving one day and I was like, you know, I drive a Subaru WRX and I was like, when I buy my Lamborghini Urus, will I be weaving through traffic like this? Will I be tailgating people? Will I be pissed off? Like, no. I've never seen someone in a Rolls Royce, a Cullinan, a Lamborghini, a Ferrari. I've never seen them drive crazy. In fact, they're more chill. They're just like this. They don't care at all. Meanwhile, when you break it down, honestly, most of them are worth more than us in 1 hour than an entire year. Just facts. And they don't care. They don't care. They have the car because they like it, but they don't care. You could key their car. Most rich people are going to go, whatever. But that's how they would be if you keyed their car when it was a $10,000 car. That's the key, right? They're the same people with different stuff. But they've already learned to control their emotions. They've already learned nothing outside matters. Nothing anyone says can get me to stop doing this. Nothing. Nothing. Right? And so I'm going to keep showing up for you guys, and I hope that was helpful. But again, I don't know what's happened on the other side of this video. It was either awesome or really bad, but we're going to keep moving forward. We're going to keep fixing things. And I'm going to fix the mics. Tomorrow I'm really going to figure it out because I have some time. And that's like literally my only goal. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you have a friend or somebody that can use this information, please invite them to the channel. I would love to see them. I'd love to help them. And if you're a returning customer, there's no customer. I have nothing for sale. If you're a returning subscriber, I really appreciate you guys. If you don't follow me on Instagram already, please head over there. Give me a follow. Only because I motivate you every single day from the stories. Every couple hours, you're going to see me, and I'm going to be dropping some knowledge to get you through the day. All right? Today was day 11. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 12. We're just getting warmed up, baby.